Thank you all so much for coming to the Crew Connect tonight. This is the largest Pittsburgh Crew Connect ever in the history of ever. What I'll tell you is that there is going to be some really gold nuggets of info that you hear here tonight. People are giving away stuff. People are looking for other people for jobs. And I just want you all to hear it and find something great. So my name is PJ Gaynard, and I am the current person who runs the Pittsburgh Crew Connect. I want to give a special thanks to the Pittsburgh Winery, especially Tony Jardine and Tim Gaber. Please put your hands together for the Pittsburgh Winery. I want you to know that they believe in they believe in film and video work here in town, both independent and union, and they let us do this event here for free. So please get another drink and tip them really well, because they, when I said, hey, I think we've given away 450 tickets, and could you give us the room upstairs too? They didn't bat an eyelash. They were just like, absolutely, whatever you need. So I love those guys. Thank you guys so much, all of you. I want to give a special shout out to our volunteers. Morgan Kosser, she's running camera right now. Don't stand in front of Morgan's camera. Thank you, Morgan. Robert Stemeti, Edwin Huang, and Anthony Babo, they're all volunteers here tonight helping to make this happen. Thank you guys so much. The first half of our pitches tonight are from our partners. So I have a group of people that I put on my flyer, and those folks have agreed to share the flyer throughout their extensive networks. And they all sort of have like large networks. And that's why you got here tonight, because of our partners. It wasn't just because of me. And so the first half, you're going to hear from our partners, and then the second half, it's going to be 60-second pitches, bitches. So, the first half from our partners. On deck, first of all, some thank yous to some of our partners who do not need to come up here and pitch. So big thanks to Three River Studios and Pafia. So Pafia, big thanks to Pafia and Three River Studios. If you're not a member of Pafia, consider joining. They try to get the state tax credit raised every year. They are a lobbying group, and they try to teach our state representatives why we want a state tax credit program for film. And we want it because it gives everybody jobs. And even if it doesn't give you a job, it gives somebody else a job, and then you take the job that they couldn't take, which is good. Okay, big ups to Covalent and PMI Films, both wonderful places to work. They do some lovely work in this town. On deck is Shauna Carrick from Film Pittsburgh, but coming up first are the originators of the Pittsburgh Crew Connect. I am talking about Carrie Collins from Carnegie Screenwriters.
Hey everybody, I'm Carrie Collins. I'm on the board of Carnegie Screenwriters. Thank you. Sorry, I can't see anybody. Hi, everybody that I know out there. Just really quickly wanted to say that we're a group of writers, screenwriters, short fiction, you name it. We sort of cover all the bases. We meet the third Saturday of every month at the Mount Lebanon Library. We would love you to come out. You don't have to be a member. We read pages. If you have something that you've written and you want us to read it, we do that. Or you can just come and, meet people. That's it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Carnegie Screenwriters. What I love, I'll tell you, if you're an actor and you go to the Carnegie Screenwriters meeting, they're always looking for people to read the pages that the writers bring. And then, surprise, surprise, you're the first person to ever read that. And maybe they get you in their brain, and then they start writing for you, which is a really cool thing. So it's a backdoor into a spot. All right, on deck is Nick Tamarello from the Video Consortium, but up next is Shauna Carrick from Film Pittsburgh.
doing this stand-up style. It's Shanna, by the way, but I love you anyway, Peach. So my name's Shanna Carrick. I'm the executive director of Film Pittsburgh. Film Pittsburgh presents film festivals, including the upcoming J Film Festival, April 30th through May 10th. Yay! That's Pittsburgh's Jewish Film Festival. It's the largest Jewish cultural event in our very corner of Pennsylvania. And we still have submissions open. So if you are a Jewish filmmaker or have some content, a short or a feature that you would like to submit on Film Freeway, I have waiver codes for you. I also have waiver codes for the Three Rivers Film Festival. Ooh. Submissions for the Three Rivers Film Festival, which is Pittsburgh's big international film festival, 45 years old at the point in November that we're going to present it. We are presenting our international films alongside our local filmmakers. We love our local independent filmmakers, and we do not want you to have to pay for submissions. So please come see me. Or Morgan, my friend back there, believe at the bar, and get a card with our waiver code on it. You will not have to pay to submit your short, feature, or script. You have until, I think, the end of June to wrap up those projects and submit them to us. We're really excited, and we want to see them. So thank you so much, and enjoy Crew Connect.
Free waiver codes. Go see her. Okay. On deck is Crystal Grandy. But up next is Nick Tamarello from the Video Consortium.
Hello. It's funny, I was just emailing with you earlier, so now we have officially met, and I look forward to our coffee next week. Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. I'm the co-lead of the Video Consortium here in Pittsburgh. We're an international organization focused on nonfiction video. So that's anything from your traditional journalism news video to documentary productions. The organization was born out of New York City by a lot of former video journalists. Shout out Vox with a V. A lot of them are in the Video Consortium. Here in Pittsburgh, we do socials, workshops, usually in partnership with a university and college, and then partner on screenings. Our largest one is in partnership with my co-lead, Nick Childers. He does Backyard Docs. That's in the fall every year. I am 95% sure it is the largest documentary film festival in Pennsylvania. So there will be more info about that later this year for the Fall Crew Connect. I do have some notes, though. So for the VC, with becoming a member nationally, so we have a directory. Usually if, I'm working in the media scene, I worked at Point Park with the media partnership there, worked with over 30 outlets in the region. So if I don't know someone personally who can get a job done, I usually always reference that directory. So there's a plus there. You also get job listing newsletters from VC. They're usually national, international jobs across the country. They do online workshops. And then the largest thing that they started last February and will continue next month is their Future of Nonfiction video conference that they have at Columbia University in New York City. Tickets for the event are pretty cheap. So if you have a friend or a family member that lives in or close to the city, ask if you can stay on their couch. It is February 6th through the 8th at Columbia University in New York. That's our next major event. And then also, my day job, I work at WQED as their digital correspondent. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that we are hiring. Pause on that. But just for those of you that are interested in applying, it's accessible through LinkedIn. I believe they've received 100 or so applications already. And from my understanding, they're about 3 months away from hiring anyone. So for anyone that was maybe applying to that, there's some information for you. But thank you. We're happy to be part of the Crew Connect here. And personally, I love to support nonfiction creatives here in Pittsburgh. So please hit me up, chat with me. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, Video Consortium. On deck is Jack Bailey from Mosser Casting, but up next is Crystal Grandy from Women in Film and Media, Brunner, and so much more.
Hi, everybody. Oh, you can actually hear me. So I have a little posse with
Testing.
me tonight as well. As you can all tell, we are from Women in Film and Media Pittsburgh, and I am the newly elected president. And thanks guys. It's cool to be president, I guess. I feel like Elle Woods. Anyways, we have a mentorship program that we are going to be kicking off at the end of this month, and that's going to be at Sunken Bus Studios on the 29th, and that'll be unveiling our new mentorship program. So come learn what it takes to be a mentor or be a mentee. It's free to our members, so if you join WIFM, you have free access to a mentor program, which is really, really cool. And we are unveiling a new advocate membership as well for oh, jeez. Wendy, you threw me off. We're unveiling a new advocate membership as well for everyone. And I'm going to turn it to Stephanie, who's our vice president, to tell you about some of the events we'll have coming up.
All right, hi, thank you. I'm Stephanie Swift, and I wanted to tell you, okay, Rick, please stop. Anyways, I'm very honored to be the Vice President of Women in Film and Media Pittsburgh, as well as the Director of Education. So what I want to talk about is 2 or 3 events that I feel are super important for you tonight when Erica talks about membership to join and why you should. So we have some sessions coming up. So you talked about the mentorship program. We also have a PA program that we have done in the past that has been very successful. So if you have any interest in learning about becoming a production assistant, that's something that we'll be offering next month. But what I'm really excited to talk to you about are, I guess I lied, so four different things. We have one that's going to be talking about AI and how it affects our industry. This is a very important topic. We're going to be covering that in the summer. I believe it was June or July.
July.
July, thank you. My memory is not ironclad, but I'm trying. So in July, we're going to be talking about AI and how it affects all of us in the entertainment industry. And it's going to be something that I feel with our panel is going to be important for you to want to come and learn about. Also, too, legal contracts and NDAs are something we're going to be covering in April. So we're going to be having a session near the end of the month. It's going to be talking about when you sign something, what exactly are you signing? How can you read and understand a contract that you are committing to? And what also should you know as both, we'll say, on the production side or as an actor? So that's going to be really a great session. And then we are bringing back from years ago an actor's showcase. And I talked to Stephen Black. Stephen, I'm not committing you to this, and I'm so sorry to put you on the spot, but we want to do this in October and bring in all of the casting and talent agencies in the area to come and see you as actors and talent and why you should be represented or how you can better hone your skills as an actor or performer. So those are going to be 4 things that we're going to dedicate to you this year if you join membership tonight. And I'm also running for President of the United States. I thought that our country needs a change. No, I'm kidding. I can't commit to that. There's too many disasters happening right now. I can't solve them all. But what you should do is at least join membership tonight. So I'm going to turn it over to Erica Kren.
Hi. Woo, this is really high up. I'm Erica Kren. I'm the membership chair here at WIFM Pittsburgh. I'm also an actor, and I am a set photographer as well. Hire me. So anyways, you see this colorful sign right here. This is really high up. Here we go. This colorful sign, we have 26% off membership today, which if you are a regular or ally member, that would be $35. The normal membership is $50 a year. For students, it's $25 a year, but today only, it'll be about 18 bucks. So see me, or you can just sign up for our membership. It expires tomorrow, the 15th, I think at midnight. So it'll be Hello 2026, all caps. No spaces either, and today is the perfect day to sign up. One more thing too is at every event, we do about 1 event per month with WIFM, and every single event we have a discount code. It's about, 30% off, so about the same price, just give or take a few bucks. But yeah, we'd love to have you, and if you see me around, I have business cards on me, and I'd love to meet you.
Yeah, come talk to any of us about WIFM, and we'd love for you to join us. We're going to have a great year, our best yet. Thanks.
Thank you. And our new slogan is WIFM good.
Thank you, Women in Film and Media. Their organization is for women and men, not just for women. Make sure you check out their events. They are very, very welcoming. And they usually have sort of good food. So, last time I was there. Okay, on deck is Jamie Slavinsky from Ensemble Actor Studio, but coming up next is Jack Bailey from Monster Casting. Jack, are you here?
Hey, thank you. Got to get my notes here. Most of you don't know me. I'm Mr. Nancy Mosser, and Nancy's under the weather. Nancy Mosser Casting. Nancy's under the weather right now. She asked me to give a few notes to you, and I won't be up here long. First of all, she wants me to remind you, all of you actors, background actors, people who want to be actors, principal people, day players, we want you, if possible, to sign up on Nancy Mosser Casting's database. If you filled out an Airtable form for a specific project like Parallax or the Hershey movie or any commercials in the last year, if you filled out an Airtable for them to apply for certain work, that doesn't mean that you're in your database. And the way casting is done these days, very little is face-to-face. You need to have a portfolio on the casting site. That's at mossercasting.com, M-O-S-S-E-R casting.com. And hit the talent button there, and it will allow you to fill out a free portfolio. It includes a couple of pictures, a little bit about what your experience is, and that's free. The way, and you can describe yourself too, and that's the way they do casting these days. They enter a few keywords, and you will pop up if you're in the database. mossercasting.com. We also, okay, let me get on to this. That's, if you want a basic portfolio, as I say, that's free. It's run by a third company developer. So, yeah, you have to go through them to fill that out. Or you could look on the Nancy Mosser Casting Facebook page. Also, we have classes there in Nancy's studio in Lawrenceville. There are a few coming up this weekend with some seats left. One of them is an improv study for actors. Another one is a scene study for actors, taught by people in the business that you've seen. Also, we have a new class for people who want to be trained in the use of firearms and explosives to act like they know what they're doing if they're playing a police guard or a prison guard or whatever. If you're holding the gun the wrong way, you lose some cred. So we're now teaching that we're not using live ammunition or real guns. These guys are paramilitary people. They are highly qualified. Actually, they're still in the service. And, okay. All right. Just catching up here. You can see all of the classes if you go to mossercasting.com/classes or You go to the homepage of Mosser Casting, Nancy Mosser Casting, and there's a gold button there. You can hit a page named Classes and Headshots, and it will list all the classes that are coming up. Which brings me to the classes that I teach. I teach voice acting, voiceovers. I've been doing that for 30 or 40 years and have a long experience with it, and experience at the local universities as well. So if you're interested, if everybody tells you at a party that, hey, Yin's have a nice voice, you ought to be in like radio and that, then come on in, go to the classes at mossercasting.com, and you'll see we have an introduction to voiceovers, and we also have an intermediate voiceover 6-week workshops once a week. All right, that's about all I have. Thank you.
That's Jack Bailey from Mosser Casting. Thank you so much, Jack. If he's here and he wants to talk, on deck is Stephen Black. But coming up next is Jamie Slavinsky from Ensemble Actor Studio.
How you doing, friends? Hi, so many ensemble people here tonight. Can I hear ya? Yes! So I'm Jamie Slavinsky. I'm the artistic director of Ensemble Actor Studio here in Pittsburgh. We are Pittsburgh's artistic home for everything that you need to be a working actor. Group classes, audition coaching, headshots, demo reels. We have classes starting the new semester on January 25th. And this semester we are offering 13 different classes, everything from acting 101 to acting for film and television, and a new class on camera scene study with the man, the myth, the legend, PJ Gaynard. Woo! So this is just me welcoming you to the studio. It's a wonderful, supportive community to be a part of, and we'd love for you to come and join us. So thanks, guys.
On deck is Dax Paradise, but is Stephen Black here? And would you like to come up and say anything about the talent group? Stephen, are you here? Would you like to say anything?
I just wanted to say this is an incredible sign of the support and, you know, the strength of the Pittsburgh film and crew community. I recently got back from LA, and literally there was probably 30 people in a room. Things are so depressed out there. Everybody talks about wanting to come and shoot in Pittsburgh, and it's because of the great support staff and the crew and the talent that we have. So thank you all for coming, and that's about it. Thanks.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, the talent group, for getting so many actors real paid work. No kidding about that. Coming up next is Sean Jackson from Red Cayman Media. On deck is Peter Regan from Studio Me. So, Sean, come on up.
How you doing? I'm Sean. I'm from Red Cayman Studios. We're mainly an audio studio, but we also do a lot of, we work with musicians, we do voiceovers, we also do audio post for film, video, any media and marketing stuff. We do a lot of ADR. We just recently finished construction on a podcast studio where we have 3 cameras, lighting. We also do live switching and live streaming. We also are in the same building as Sunken Bus, as you just heard, and we have the ability to rent that out for projects for ourselves. So we're gonna have a lot more industry events. We hosted a Crew Connect last year. We did the 48 kickoff in the fall. We're doing a lot of work with Duquesne, with the students there. We're actually gonna do a scoring with their orchestra. And hopefully we're gonna be meeting with the Pittsburgh Film Office about doing scoring with professional musicians as well. So we do a lot of different stuff. If you're interested in any of our services, just let me know. I'll be around, or if you just wanna come and take a tour. Thanks.
That's Red Cayman Media. Thank you so much, Sean. On deck is Wendy Whittick and her team from Jump Cut, but up next is Peter Regan from Studio Me Productions.
If you hear my voice, clap once. If you hear my voice, clap twice. If you hear my voice, clap 3 times. Isn't it nice to be heard and listened to talk to each other? My name is Peter Regan. I am the manager at Studio Me Productions. A lot of you may know us, but what you might not know is that we just moved to Uptown. We're a lot easier to get to, and we do all kinds of cool things. But the thing that I'm going to talk to you about right now is podcasting. Everybody here has something to say, and we record the conversations for you. Our studios are so easy to use, they edit while you record. If you're concerned about price, guess what? We have a 50% off pro membership, and everything gets more affordable if you and your friends pitch in together to do a podcast. I went to the Cannes Film Festival because of the 48, and while I was there, I met all kinds of people. And then I was able to follow up and build those relationships with them by interviewing them on the podcast. So many of what we do is networking, but it's also about building relationships, and it's so great to have an hour to talk with people about what we are all so passionate about, which is film, video, art, networking, all the rest of it. So we are a proud sponsor of this event. Thank you so much to PJ for growing this amazing community. Once again, I'm Peter Regan with Studio Me Productions, and you can find us at studiomeproductions.com. This is the best time to start a podcast. It's never too late. It's not oversaturated. It's a strong medium, and everybody has something to say, and that includes you. So thank you for your time. Have a great night.
Okay, on deck is Nathan Fullerton and C. Sombar from Magic Hour Creative, but up right now is Wendy Whittick and some other folks, and I'll also invite up Joe Surkoch, who is the first person to ever win the 48 in Pittsburgh. But let me give the mic over to you folks.
Hello, everyone. How many people out there have heard of Jump Cut Theater? Raise your hands. Okay. How many people have heard of Film Kitchen? Film Kitchen is a great program that helps local filmmakers, and they will show your film. You can bring your film. They'll show your film at the Parkway Theater. So if you are a local filmmaker, you should look into Film Kitchen. How many people out there know about Pittsburgh Classic Movie Club? Okay, thank God some people. Now I'm getting feedback. Anyhow, Pittsburgh Classic Movie Club. How many people like Golden Age of Hollywood movies, black and white? Okay. You need to check out Pittsburgh Classic Movie Club. I have these great brochures. They're very small. Grab one from me. You can find all this information by just going to a QR code. So you just come and grab me. I'll give you one of these flyers. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris. He is going to talk about Keylight, which is another program of Jump Cut.
Thank you. Whoa. Hi, so I'm Chris Smalley, and I'm here to talk to you about Keylight. I'm the co-founder and co-director of Keylight, which is a program started by some of us who used to be heavily involved in Pittsburgh filmmakers, if any of you remember that, over on Melwood Avenue. So what we are doing is offering film and video workshops as well as unique screenings in unique spots. So for example, we showed The Fly at King Fly Spirits. We brought in a filmmaker who made an experimental documentary about people's relationships with their houseplants. We showed that at Phipps. We did a Christmas screening of Pee-wee's Christmas special, and we had a Pee Wee Herman impersonator come and introduce that. So a lot of fun screenings, but we also do workshops. We did a Super 8 workshop where people learned how to shoot Super 8 film. And they got to shoot some of their own black and white Super 8 film. Right now, we're running a workshop at the Harris Theater where people can watch experimental films and learn about experimental film. Our next workshop is in February. It's only $20. It's at Analog Liberation in Millville. And you can learn how to hand process and develop your own black and white film. So you can bring your own Super 8 film, your own 16 millimeter film, 35 millimeter still film, 120 millimeter still film, and you'll learn how to process and develop that and come away with hand processed film. We also are hosting the February Film Kitchen, where everyone involved with Keylight, we're going to be showing our own films as well as curating some films. So that'll be in February. March, we are going to do a workshop where you can learn how to color grade using DaVinci Resolve. That'll be at Trace Brewing. And then in April, we have a documentary-style workshop, which is going to be taught by Joe here, and I'm going to hand it over to him. He's just going to say a few words about that. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Chris. Yeah, this is my first time speaking at this event. Hi, everyone. My name is Joe Sarkoch. I'm an owner of Orion Vega over in the north side. We're a production company. We've been there since 2008, and I own a studio that's over there as well called Studio Avery. And I am a Pittsburgh Filmmakers graduate. Any Pittsburgh Filmmakers graduates here? Anyone? There's one. Anyone else ever been to Melwood Screening Room? Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, personally, I miss filmmakers with all my heart. I learned everything about producing film, about my love of filmmaking from Pittsburgh filmmakers. So when I found out that Chris and the folks that came from filmmakers started Keylight, I immediately called them up and I said, if there's anything I can do to support you guys, I am there. So for the last 10 years or so, I've primarily focused my work on journalism and nonfiction documentary work. Thank you to the folks from Video Consortium for everything that you do. Thanks if you're here, still here. But I've produced work over the last decade that's aired on PBS, HBO, Vice, Channel News Asia in Singapore. And I talked to these guys at Keylight and I said, hey, look, a big part of filmmaking today isn't just narrative. There's plenty of us out here who are working in documentary. I think that documentary is a medium that is just very important considering the state of journalism in our country today. And we need people who are conscious of what's happening and showing the truth to the audiences and viewers in the world. And we're going to put together a workshop for anybody of any skill level who has an interest in documentary filmmaking at our studio in the north side in April with Keylight. And the idea of this workshop, and we're still kind of putting it all together here, is to take you on the process of making a documentary from the initial idea and to the screen. From the beginning to the end. And we have a filmmaker here by the name of Bill Holman. I saw him, if you can raise your hand, he's around here somewhere. Our company was lucky enough to work with him on his documentary film that he just released a few months ago, handling all the post-production. So Bill's gonna come in, he's gonna talk about his idea for the film that he made, which is amazing. It's the first female ascent of Spanath Armada, which is a large rock face in West Virginia. And he documented that ascent of that rock. And he's a climber as well. But he's going to talk to you about how he came up with the idea, how he secured the subject, how he built the sort of the story. Then we'll move into the production. We'll cover gear. We'll cover questions when you're interviewing your subject. We'll talk about the challenges of filming on a rock face, and then we'll have our editor there who will open up a timeline and show you everything. Show you the timeline, show you how shots were selected, audio mix, music selection, and at the end we'll show you the film. It's our hope that by the end of the year that we might be able to open this up into a workshop where people who want to make documentaries can come and maybe attend 3 events where you can pitch your idea and leave with a camera and then come back and show us your rushes discuss the edit, and then come back and then everyone can show their film. So we just really want to support documentary filmmaking, encourage people to pick up their cameras and go out and film their ideas and do what's passionate about them. And yeah, if you're interested, I'm sitting at a table over here. Chris has flyers. I'll take your email address. We'll get you on the mailing list, and we'll get you an email blast once we know when that's going to be, which I think is the last Saturday in April. So, but I've talked enough. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks, PJ.
Hey, Wendy, before you go away, stick up here for 1 second. Thank you guys so much. We have a door prize to give away from Film Kitchen. Film Kitchen, they do a screening series. They've been doing a monthly screening series for many, many years. They used to do it at Pittsburgh Filmmakers, and now they do it in McKees Rocks. And so we have 2 free tickets to Film Kitchen. You can go anytime in the next year, and it is free, and it comes with free food. So you choose the ticket and read the number. One ticket. On deck is Matt Feynman, but coming up next is Nathan Fullerton and C. Sambar from Magic Hour Creative.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nathan. I know it's sometimes kind of hard to hear in here, so I thought I'd bring a great big poster so everybody can see what we're about, even if you can't understand the words that I'm saying. We are primarily a film program for teenagers. One of the cool things at our film program, it's after school and in the summer, and the students do everything. They write the films, they do all the production work on the films, they edit the films. I brought one of our students with, C. Sambar, one of our stars. Our lawyers don't like it when I mention it, but we are actually made of the teaching artists that used to teach at a certain film academy that was run by a certain PBS station that cut our program. But those teaching artists are still doing it, we're still around, and we've got a cool new space that's in Lightbulb Rentals building up in Carrick. And one of the neat things is we're an after-school and summer program, but we have a studio. So there's a lot of time when the studio isn't being used by our students. So we want to open up our space to community-oriented programs that need production space on the cheap. So please feel free to get in touch with us, magichourcreative.org or pittsburghfilmacademy.com. We are a nonprofit 501c3. So, you know, we're not in this for the money. Yeah, what have I forgotten, see?
I don't know, it's just really fun, and students, I've learned like all I know about filmmaking from Magic Hour, and I get to use the gear and just have fun making films, and it's just a really chill space. And even if you're an adult who wants to learn some things, there is stuff open for that as well.
And that's what I forgot, which is, what do we teach? We teach the fundamentals of filmmaking, cinematography, we do some stuff on writing, we do lighting, we do editing, we do audio, all that stuff, and the students end up doing this all themselves. They are the ones who are in charge of these productions. The movies are their ideas, they're their work, and the kids have a great time, the adults have a great time, and us teaching artists are also thinking about having some workshops available for filmmakers in Pittsburgh, or even people who just want to do some stuff in film and maybe not become filmmakers. We're going to start having workshops for adults as well. So we are stationed over there in the corner because I'm a little antisocial, so I hid off in the corner. If you're interested, come up and see us and take a picture of the lovely poster so that you have the QR code so that you can go to our website. Alrighty, that's all I've got to say. Thank you, everybody, and hope to see you at Magic Hour.
Thank you, Magic Hour Creative. On deck is Valerie Golick with Hawk Hill. But coming up next is Matt Feynman, who is an entertainment lawyer.
I'm Matt Feynman. I own Keystone Legal. I hail myself as the only entertainment attorney in Pittsburgh that actually has production experience. I spent more than a decade before going to law school doing everything on both sides of the camera. I've been everywhere behind the scenes. I speak the language where most attorneys don't. And so if you run into a legal issue, the other side is not going to understand what you're trying to tell them. That's what I'm here for. I'm a production attorney for a number of features here in town. I work with production companies, large and small. I'm happy to talk. I think I left my jacket in the back corner over there, so I'll probably be stationed over by the piano for a little while. But I'm more than happy to answer questions, hang out, and discuss, and build that relationship. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you, Matt Feynman. On deck is John Stefansis from Cine Lease, if you're here, John. But coming up next is Valerie Golick from Hawk Hill.
Okay, for the people in the back, I'm 4 foot 10 and 7/8. Haven't quite made the 4'11", so they had to bring this way down for me. And I'm going to start with a joke. How many producers does it take? Yes, I just picked on the producers. How many producers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Does it have to be a light bulb? Right? Thank you. I don't have a job as a comedian. I'm Valerie Golick. I'm the Director of Operations and Marketing from Hawk Hill Pictures, right here in Pittsburgh. We're a film distribution and marketing company. Yes, distribution, people. Woo! Right? That's what you want. You want to be distributed. We work globally. We're working with Amazon, Apple, all the major streamers. We have all kinds of tendrils. Angel Studios will have one of our films in just a short amount of time. Take a look at our website sometime and see what we've got. We want stories that are uplifting primarily. We want to make people feel something, remember something, and have a really good experience watching a movie. So if you have something that you want to get out there, come and see me or submit it through our website. It's Hawk, like the bird of prey. I did not bring a poster or a prop. The prop could have been a hawk, maybe not. HawkHillPictures.com. You can submit your film that way, and we hope to hear from you.
Please go see Valerie. If you want to if you are making or you have a feature film and you're looking for distribution, Pittsburgh-based distribution company. That is so for real. It is the thing that you need. So please go see her. On deck is Scott Danzig from Cookies and Comedy and also from Pittsburgh Filmmakers Facebook group. Is John Stefansis here from Cine Lease? John, are you here? Okay, I don't hear John. So I love Cine Lease. They are a place that you can rent lighting gear from. They're here in Pittsburgh. Let me invite up Scott Danzig from Cookies and Comedy. On deck is Max Cianci.
At the end of this little speech, and I'll keep it short, or quick at least, I will tell you the greatest joke you've ever heard. So, first of all, I do admin the Pittsburgh Filmmakers Community Facebook group. If you want to connect with anyone here later and you don't have like a list or something or want to watch the video of this entire thing to figure out who's who, you can go on the Facebook group, you can contact me, Scott Danzig, and I will hook you up with someone that can help you, whether it's who you want or not. So, I also started the film festival in Pittsburgh that I wanted to see as a filmmaker. I wanted it to be funny. I wanted there to be cookies. I made nearly 1,000 cookies to give out for free at my film festival. And I realize you guys like chocolate chip cookies, so most of them are chocolate chip cookies this year. And if you're at the St. Patrick's Day parade, I'll try and pull you off the street into my film festival because it's the same day in the same place. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the the local filmmakers that we spotlight, I try and keep it good representation of cookies and comedy, of filmmakers local to Pittsburgh, and give them a chance. I have special awards for local filmmakers, and I'm going to rip through this list of shout-outs for the 14 local films that I am showing at my film festival. There's Gaslighting Dad, a filmmaker from the Pittsburgh area. There's Te Cigarette a la Escuridad that I've been practicing. Director went to Penn State, grew up near Allentown. The Spectral Hour is close in Ohio. Gold Hearts, Mechanicsville, PA. What to Do, Elena McCall, a Pitt student that's very excited. Squonk, Pittsburgh local. If you know what a squonk is, you're also probably a local. There's Marco Felchucci from Johnstown with Crushed and The Stool with Pants and Shoes On. Those are two films both are in. There's Devin Localipto. There's a pun there. I bastardized his film name. Chris Frank, Pittsburgh local. Another filmmaker from the area is Alyssa Yu with 1159. Welcome to ESL from Pittsburgh. There's Cookies, a Chatham student. Time Out, Colleen Tracy, that also had, she's Pittsburgh local. And my film, which is out of the competition. I will not claim any awards. I also wanted to thank volunteers. Not all of them are on stage, but I know at least Carrie Collins is wearing the t-shirt. And there's Kevin Muller and Jennifer Palmer, who also, well, she's the gatekeeper of film festivals in Pittsburgh, so I cherish her greatly and also don't want to mess with her. So I promised you the greatest joke that you've ever heard, and 2 goldfish in a tank. One says to the other, so who's gonna drive this thing? If you want better jokes, you come to the Cookies and Comedy Film Festival, March 14th, Harris Theater. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cookies and Comedy. I'd like to tell you some things that you did not know. There are 285 people down here right now, and there is 100 more upstairs with us. We are giant. So, woo! Everybody upstairs, they can hear my voice, but they can't see me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and networking upstairs. I wish I was up there with you, but I'm down here. Okay. On deck is Lauren Hallahurich, but coming up right now is Max Cianci from Carousel Filmworks.
Hello, my name is Max Cianci. I run and operate Carousel Filmworks. We're a full-service video production business that does commercials and short films and some documentary work. If you're interested in learning more, it's just carouselfilmworks.com. I'm a filmmaker. I write, produce, and direct short films, but I'm trying to get into feature films. Working on a Bigfoot film right now. If anybody's interested in Bigfoot, come talk to me. It's about his son, Tiny Toe, and I've been thinking about Bigfoot a lot, so I've got a lot to say. Other than that, just like asking for help. I'm trying to put together possibly a music video that I want to film part of it at the zoo, the Pittsburgh Zoo. So if anybody like in this room knows anybody at the zoo, just like let me know. This is the point I'm at where I'm like, Does anybody know anybody at the zoo? Also, if anybody has a good bar location, that would be good to know. But just thank you to PJ, and like, this is so beautiful. I've been doing work here for 12 years, and like, to see a room this full of people, of filmmakers, is really incredible. So I'm glad you're all here, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Max, so much. Thank you, Max. Okay, because dogs are amazing and sometimes they have to pee, coming up next is Alyssa Weimer and her dogs. Come on up.
Hi. You're not here for me. Oh, don't lick that. My name's Alyssa Weimer. I own Paw and Order Dog Training. I don't only train dogs for film and TV, but what I've done in the last 13 years is I have trained pet dogs to be good dogs, and I have a huge network of dogs that now I'm training to be movie stars. And she's fine. Down. You've seen these dogs around a little bit, and some of you might know them. Some of them were in some movies, some commercials. I'll show you a little bit of what they can do. I don't want to take up a lot of time, so. Captain, take it, hold it, hold it. Come. Captain, hold it. Out. Good. Okay. Good. Down. 0 down. Captain, straighten up. Straighten up. Other side. Other side. Head down. Good. 0. Head down. Head down. Wait. Head up. Wait. Good. Ooh. Good. 0. Crawl. Crawl. Wait. Joey, head down. Head down. Joey's he's my least experienced boy, but he's here because he's pretty. Captain, come. Good. So these dogs are trained to work not just for me, but for the actors. So the problem that you see with a lot of the dogs is, well, let me just go there. Time is money in film. So if you tell me what scene you want, what you want them to do in the scene, if you want a certain look, if you want them to go to a person carrying some type of object, I will have it ready so that we don't need to do a million takes. So that's the biggest thing I want you guys to know about us is I'm here to get things done quick, efficient, have very friendly dogs, and I can also make them look mean. Carly, easy, bite them. You bite them. You bite them. Get them. You get them. Carly, ready? Get them. You get them. Bite them. Get them. Good. Enough. Down. That's it. If you want my card, find us before we leave.
Great, thank you so much. Those dogs are amazing. Lauren Hallahurich, are you nearby? Would you come up and talk about Those in Motion?
That works. Howdy, y'all. My name is Lauren. I'm from Those in Motion. I am the event photographer for all of the 48 stuff on the planet ever. But I do event photography. I do unit stills, I photograph theater, and I do artist branding sessions. So if that is something you're interested, please book me. And then I also do playwriting and make some of my own films, so I might bug you on the internet to be like, hey, do you want to be in a thing? So if you want to talk to me, come find me. I'm shooting here the entire night.
Thank you, Lauren, for being the most amazing friend ever. And listen, after this, I'm going to email everybody who got a ticket for this. I'm going to email you a link so that you can see Lauren's pictures of your own faces, which will prove that she's good at taking pictures. And then you can hire her, maybe. Coming up next is Alyssa Pearson and Joe Wilson from Lightbulb Rentals.
Hi, everybody. My name's Alyssa Pearson.
I don't need one of these. I'm Joe Wilson.
We work at Lightbulb Rentals. We're an equipment rental house. We also host educational workshops and some film screenings. We have a physical media screening on January 24th. Mark your calendars. We're going to screen something on Laserdisc. We're very exciting. We're very excited. Anything
we got
else?
a new couch and everything.
Yes,
for your
we
comfort.
did. We did get a new couch. We also have some beanbag chairs. Popcorn machine. And a brand new screen to screen everything on. Right. And we're going to give out some prizes tonight.
So first of all, what are in these bags?
So these bags contain, each one has a $250 gift certificate for a rental at Lightbulb Rentals, as well as a hoodie and some stickers and a beer opener and a pen and what else? Anything else?
That's it. Stickers and pens.
Stickers and pens and a hoodie and
And
rental
a
gift certificate.
$250 rental certificate.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
pick
a pen.
one. Pick one. I am the last pitcher for this section, and then we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we're going to move into our 60-second pitches, bitches. But I just want to tell you about me for 1 second. I create this current version of the Crew Connect. Lots of other people have ran it, but now I run it. I also run the 48-hour film project for Pittsburgh. Yes! If you are thinking about having a team for this spring's 48-hour film project, tomorrow is the last day to get the cheapest pricing of the year. So if you sign up a team before the end of tomorrow, you will get the cheapest pricing of the year. You can go to www.48hourfilm.com/Pittsburgh. Or you can contact me and I will give you that info directly. I also run a production company called Goat Milk Fudge Productions. You can come and rent my studio. You can rent some of my gear. I work as a producer and a director of photography for money. And I don't have enough money to pay the rent for the end of the month. So I want to work for you. So please hire me. Also, I can tell you that the Pittsburgh Crew Connect is going to soon be folded underneath my nonprofit, which I'm creating, called Pittsburgh Shot. So I wanted you to know that soon we will be under this nonprofit for anybody that wants to donate to a nonprofit. And we'll be doing lots of other things with the nonprofit. But that's what's up. Take 5 minutes, use the restroom, and then 60-second pitches, bitches. They're coming. We're going to get our pitches going. Our first pitch is Michelle Quaranta. Michelle, are you here? On deck is Ian Altenbaugh. Michelle, come on up.
Thank you, PJ. Hi, everybody. I know it's getting late. I just want to say thank you for your time. This is a quick 60-minute or 60-second pitch. I need 60 minutes. Anyways, for all of you out there, how many of us are freelancers? And how hard do we work? So, outside of the city, in a little area called Warrendale, in between Cranberry and Wexford, we just opened up a luxury content creation studio. If you're sitting at a table, there are flyers with a QR code. Please scan that. DM us on Instagram. I want to know about you. And send us an email. There's a free session on there for up to 1 hour for our podcast and our green screen rooms. Please take advantage, even if you need content for yourselves. Thank you, guys. Studio 77 Media.
She did it! She did it! 60 seconds! Coming up next is Jackie Mitchell. She is on deck. Allie, you got it. Lady.
Yo, how? Oh shit, my bad. How's everybody doing? Give it up to PJ, y'all, for come out and put it together. And if you don't know, a couple weeks ago was his birthday, so make sure everybody goes to see him and tells him happy birthday. Absolutely. So my name is Lee. I am one of 8 founders of Filmology, which is going to be a mental health film festival that we'll be kicking off in May, which is mental health month. We're looking to be able to build a platform for students that have suicide tendencies, anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses to be able to have a platform for them to be able to express themselves. Absolutely, absolutely. So what we're going to be sitting there doing is, over there is my 8 partners over there. Wave your hands around over there, y'all, to my left. And if you want to get any information over there, the flowers are on the table. If you want to sit there and get it. But we're on all platforms to be able to sit there and find out what's going on. And again, we'll be kicking it off at Parkway Theater in McKay's Rocks. And then the film festival is actually going to be at the Carnegie Library in Braddock, which is a $21 million renovation and new studio that we're going to be launching this film festival in. So please come and get the information if you guys are interested. Love you guys.
That is the Mental Health Film Festival. It is going to be off the chain, off the hook, up the chain. It's going to be everywhere. Make sure you check it out. Okay. On deck is Jim Schneider, but up next is the incredible, the immaculate, the amazing Jackie Mitchell.
Hi, party people. A little about me. Most recently, I produced, directed, shot, and edited a film for the Warhol Museum. I also was featured as an actor in the City Producer 48 that represented Pittsburgh and the United States, directed by this guy, PJ Gaynard. So you can call me a Jackie of all trades, if you will. This year, I have challenged myself to make 12 projects, one for every month of the year. And I'm looking for collaborators, especially because I think I'm going to be in California this summer and miss the summer Crew Connect, so I need to hook up with Pittsburgh people now. I'm flexible on the role. I can do whatever. I just want to find good people who want to make stuff that matters. So if you want to make some cool shit, please come find me. I've got business cards, or just go to directedbyjackie.squarespace.com. That's me. Early. Next.
That was Jackie Mitchell. On deck is Daniel DeShong, but coming up next is a very seasoned and incredible filmmaker. Look this man up on IMDb. It is him, Jim Schneider.
Hello, everybody. I just want to thank you all for coming. The last one of these I went to, I think there were 50 people. So this is amazing. I'm pitching a feature film, Joe Hill. I worked as a set dresser for about 25 years, but the last time I did that was 2002. I started writing in the 90s. I do have a feature on that's out right now on Tubi and Amazon Prime Video called Jack in the Treehouse. It's actually what I pitched at that last Crew Connect event. Let's see, I'm from Pittsburgh. Both grandpas worked in the steel mills. Joe Hill, the story, it's not about Stephen King's son. This is about, oh, he didn't start it. This is about the wobbly organizer that was executed by Utah in 1915. He was a songwriter. He was a union organizer. He felt like he could change the world with his music. I have the rights to his life. This is a work of fiction. His best friend is killed. He ends up in jail, accused of murder. And somehow he becomes convinced that the only way that he can get his word out is to actually go through and be executed. He never offers an alibi. And actually part of the moral of the story is don't take advice from a dead guy. His dead friend comes along and keeps him company in jail and doesn't give him the best advice. But I first registered a version of this story in 1996 with the Writers Guild. So it's been a work in progress for a long time. Right now, I plan on shooting in November in Pittsburgh. 4 weeks, 20 days shoot, 10 days on location, 10 days in the studio. I'm looking for producing partners, and I'm also everything else. I have a designer and a cinematographer, but thank you.
Make sure you link up with Jim. The people that he gets are the best people in Pittsburgh, bar none. And it's incredible, the team that he used for even his proof of concept. It's mind-blowing. Coming up next, Ray Wolkin.
I'm Ray Wolkin. Facebook is Panda Ray. I'm an actor. I do some voice acting. I'm in a few commercials, like Bully Max commercial. Today I would like to talk about a passion project I want to start making. Since it's a passion project, it's going to be more unpaid until I figure out how to raise funds. But it's going to be a puppet movie called My Not So Very Good Day. And this is Michael, one of the main stars. He currently doesn't have a voice right now, so that's why he's quiet. The main premise is that he wants to spread positivity to the world that's already suffering with negativity. But then something bad happens to him, and he's trying to figure out how to balance grief and spreading positivity. I'm currently looking for crew members who would be willing to volunteer their time, or even just give me advice to teach me how to do different camera angles, or how to raise funds, or sounds, because I'm really new at making films, and this is just what I want to do as a bucket list. So I don't have time for film school, sadly. So you can reach me on my Facebook or my email, or Wolkin@gmail. And thank you for your time.
Okay, on deck is James White, also known as Rough Bone. But coming up next is Samuel Harris. Sam Harris, are you down here? Here comes Sam.
Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? I'm Samuel T. Harris. Came here to tell you about a project I'm trying to get off the ground right now. I wrote this film. It's a feature-length prophetic horror. I wrote it in 2016, and I finally came around to trying to get it put together here. We're looking for investors. There's actually flyers around on the tables for Evoke. You can scan it and check out the proof of concept we put together for it. But again, contact me if you're a producer, you want to partner up, or if there's any funds available. We're looking to raise some money to get this off the ground. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Sam. Great job. On deck is the man, the myth, the legend, David Ogrodowski. But coming up next is James White.
How much time I got? Oh, I gotta go fast. How y'all doing today? My name is Jay White, Jay White Digital Media. I'm a filmmaker here in Pittsburgh. I got a wrestling comedy movie. It's called Blam. Blam wrestling is a slang word for slamming somebody. So we're in post-production right now. I'm looking for some colorists. If anybody in here is a colorist, I need you. I need somebody who knows how to mix and master audio. So I've been working on this film for about 4 years. This is my baby. I'm almost done with it. And we're going to take Pittsburgh to the next level with Blam. So look out for it. It's a wrestling comedy. It's funny, it's comedy, it's wrestling, and it's Pittsburgh. So check out Blam Wrestling on all social media. That's BLAM, Blam Wrestling. Peace.
That's Jay White. On deck is Connor Petrella. But up next is David Ogrodowski.
Yeah! Hey, is there any filmmakers here from Pittsburgh? Yeah! I'm David Ogrodowski. I am an actor, a writer, director, producer. I've done a bunch of shit, and I am here to pitch The Clockwork Wizard and the Foundry of Souls. And The Clockwork Wizard and the Foundry of Souls is looking for crew. like you and you and you. And all you have to do is go to the Clockwork Wizard and the Foundry of Souls Facebook page, and we'll put out a little promotion coming up very soon where we're announcing our shoot dates. They're at the end of March. So if you're available near the end of March and you're a crew or an actor, come on and give us a like on Facebook and we'll get you lined up for our shoot dates. Let's rock it tonight. Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Thank you, David O. All right, on deck is Daniel DeShong. I found her. But up next is Connor Petrella of the Twins of Destruction.
Hello, everybody. My name is Clayton, and my name is Connor, and we are the Twins of Destruction. Excelsior! We wanted to pitch today just to say hi. We love pitching. We love showing off not only ourselves, but also our willingness for the community. We really love talking to the community, meeting new people. That's a thing that we really strive to do with Pittsburgh Film. We primarily do costumes and props, some set decoration. We'll design things. We'll talk through things. We just like the whole art department vibe. We even won Best Production Design for the 48-hour film in the fall. If you remember from a previous Crew Connect, we have a project in the works. It's still coming. It's called Two Graves. It's a cowboy short film, maybe short. That is still coming if anybody remembers it. But also, we did want to make an announcement speaking of the 48. We are free agents. If you want us for the team, last time we won Best Costumes and we won Best Production Design. And we were nominated for Best Kill and Best Film. So please, I'd love to talk to you guys, not only about the 48, but your projects, just to see what's going on, and just to connect. We just want to say hi, and we want to say, making films, making films, making films, making films, making films, Excelsior!
Thank you, Twins of Destruction. Next up, Daniel DeShong. On deck is Yoan Carney.
Hi, everybody. My name is Danielle DeShong, and today I'm going to be pitching Bare Knuckle Soldier. I am casting and assistant directing for an independent short film. So it's about this 14-year-old named Dylan McGowan who has to go through trial and error between nature and nurture. So if anybody has any questions about this regarding being on crew or actors, please come talk to me. I have business cards. And then Constantine Contos, who is the director for this, I have his business cards since he could not make it tonight, unfortunately. He definitely would love to be able to talk to some people. We're planning to shoot sometime in June to early October is when we're gonna finish. Yeah, if you guys wanna connect, work together, please come talk to me about Bare Knuckle Soldier. Thank you so much.
Coming up next, I know that C. Sambar is here. Paul Sutter, you are on deck. C, are you here?
Hello? Hello? Say hello back, please. Okay. Hello, my name is C. Sambar, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself first. I came out as a transgender girl 5 years ago. A little over 3 years ago, I started on hormone replacement therapy, which saved my life. On June 11th, 2025, I turned 18 years old. On June 31st, 2025, me and 374 other trans youth were illegally taken off of our medication by UPMC. In August 2025, I started work on a documentary titled Transcribe to capture the experiences of transgender youth across the 50 states, from the most rural areas to the most urban. The truth of so many silenced voices needs to get out there, and it can with your help. If you would like to donate to the project, if you know a journalist who might be interested in the project, or if you know a trans young person in another state, please just say hi and let's talk. And if you want to stay connected, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at transcribe.documentary. Thank you.
How about Gary Miller? Gary Miller, are you here? Oh, come on up.
Okay, I'm Gary Miller, here pitching myself. I graduated summa cum laude from Los Angeles Film School as a writer for film and television. I'm also an actor. I don't have a crew at all for the 48 Film Festival. I'm looking to join one if anyone wants me, or if anyone has a project that they're doing and they're looking for actors or writers. I can give you an example of my work. I could audition, whatever you'd like. But if you're interested, I can give you my information and answer any questions you have in addition to this. I just want to keep this brief for everyone. And I hope you have a good night, and thank you for this opportunity to talk to.
Up next is Demetrius Ford. Demetrius, I see you. Come on up. Give it up for Demetrius Ford.
Anyone you want, anyone.
Peace. My name is Demetrius Ford. I'm a cinematographer, director, producer. We have a movie called Don't Cry For Me. We're looking for actors and I guess everything. So if there's a Chinese woman in the building, we need you. Definitely, because the movie is about a man goes to China, finds out his fiance is into a car wreck, so he has to get the money to go visit her. So hopefully, Deja B Films. We good?
Demetrius Ford. Thank you, Demetrius. On deck is Wendy Whittick. But up next is Shauna Marie Philman. Shauna Marie, are you here?
Hi, I'm Shauna Marie Philman. I'm a special effects makeup artist from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I'm trying to get on a cast and crew this year.
There you go. That's Shauna Marie. Make sure you meet up with her. On deck is Zachary Ferguson, but up next is Wendy Whittick.
Sorry, I didn't know I was up again. Hello, my name is Wendy Whittick. I have a production company called WCC Productions. We do a lot of short films. We're in the middle of doing a very long short film, which sounds like an oxymoron, but it's a film that's going to be filmed over 8 months, but it will be a short film. And we are always looking for PAs or crew members. Makeup or hair are good for this particular one. We have all our actors. But I have a couple things in the works. I have a heist film, a proof of concept that's coming up, so I'll need crew for that. And anyway, I'm always doing films at some point, so please feel free to get in touch with me. WCC Productions. Thank you.
Brandy Dixon, you are on deck, but up next is Zachary Ferguson and Ryan Callahan.
Hello, I'm Zachary Ferguson.
And I'm Ryan Callahan. Just wanted to say thank you so much to PJ and all the volunteers for making this happen. This is a wonderful event. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Zach and I are creative partners. I'm a screenwriter. Zach is a videographer. We are making a short film called Frozen Signal. It is the story of survivor's guilt about a man who has lost his brother on a disastrous Arctic expedition. We are looking for a makeup artist as well as a musician for the score. Most of all, we are looking for mentorship. This is the first project both of us have worked on, and we need your time, experience, assistance, if anyone would be so magnanimous to grant it to us. You can find me on Instagram at Callahan Must Live. Callahan Must Live, CALLAHAN _ instead of spaces. Thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely evening.
Also, if you know how to play the banjo, you can talk to me over there as well. I forget my Instagram, but I'm over there. Thank you.
How about Lindsay Glover? Lindsay, are you here? Come on up. On deck is Rick Dolnack.
Oh God, I wasn't ready. Okay. I took notes in case I forgot who I was. So, hi, my name is Lindsay Glover. That's Lindsay as in Lohan and Glover as in Danny, Donald, and Crispin. I am an actor and writer from Boston. I studied in LA, graduated fourth in my class from a school that is now defunct, so don't worry about it. As an actor, I wrapped a feature in November with Adam Michael, if anyone knows him. Another feature of mine is finally hitting the festival circuit that I was in back in Boston. And a third is available on Prime and Tubi, and that's a musical. So I do also sing and kind of dance if you need any of that. I'm SAG eligible. Don't be afraid of that. If you don't know what that means, I can still work non-union, and I am seeking representation. As a writer, I usually write features, but my degree is in TV as well. I have written episodes with Kaylee Fitzgerald, who is here tonight. I usually write family drama, rom-com, anything female-centric. I love dialogue. If you hate dialogue, I will write it for you. As a crew member, I've been an office PA, a set PA, most recently on The Gun on 2nd Street, if you know, you know. I've also done a set deck with Scott Danzig, who presented, and I have been an assistant script supervisor to Kaylee. And so that's, I think, everything about me. I am seeking, if anyone here is a pop music producer or knows anyone who produces like a dance pop music, I would like to talk to you so I can maybe finish my thesis film and people can stop asking me about it. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. Lindsay Glover, check her out. Reese Hayes, are you here? Reese.
Hi everyone, my name is Reese Hayes. I've been making movies for no money here in Pittsburgh for like 10 years. I got a feature film that I'm trying to make now. It is very loosely based off of when I got dumped. It's called The Big Dump. It's funny and sad, kind of sexy, I guess. I'm looking for actors, some supporting crew, and money, obviously. That's why I'm up here. But either way, it's going to get made with or without money. I've gotten real good at making stuff with no money. So we're shooting sometime in the spring or summer, non-union. But yeah, that's it. Come hit me up if you want to be in my sad little rom-com. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Reese. That's Reese Hayes.
Hi, everyone. My name is, I'm Laura Irene Young, and I am working with,
Nicholas Zarzekny of Czar Production Studios.
and we are doing a short film in April called The Mumler Trials, based on the Spiritualist photographer that was taken to court, and actually Barnum testified against him.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. We will be working with Beaver County Historical Society. We'll also be working with historical costumers from Gettysburg that will be coming to create historical accuracy. So we are looking for actors and crew. Woo! So it is a trial, so there'll be lots of testifying. So we need lots of actors of all different varieties. I will say there will be no makeup for historical accuracy, so just be aware of that. But we're super excited. It will be filming weekends in April. So come say hi to Nick and I. We'll be all around, and we're excited to work with you hopefully in April.
On deck is Gene Blair, but up next is Ethan Sparrow. I know I saw you, Ethan. Come on up.
Hello there. There we go. All right. My name's Ethan Sparrow. I am an independent filmmaker, actor, director, writer, producer, cinematographer, composer. I am like everything. So right now I'm looking for actors and crew for my project, The Jaw Man. Instead of making a feature film, like I said before, I'm going to be making a short film instead. I realized I was jumping the gun with it since this project is supposed to be a proof of concept for a series I want to make. So either I'm going to pull a couple scenes from my script, or I'm going to make a new story entirely. And The Jaw Man will use all practical effects. There will be no CGI whatsoever. I want this thing to be realistic as hell. And lastly, I am looking for female vocalists for original songs. And I'm also going to be making epic covers for my favorite anime, Attack on Titan. Bonus if any of you can speak German. Thank you.
Ethan Sparrow. Ethan knows the secret, which is that Attack on Titan is an incredible series that is animated and you need to watch it. It's one of the 10 best series in the world, or so my son says, and we are going to watch it all soon. All right. Next up, on deck is Roz Stevens, but up next is Gene Blair. Gene, are you here? Thank you, Gene.
Hi, hello, greetings from up north. My name is Gene. Everybody calls me Gino once they're friends with me. Start the clock. And go. Anyway, I'm down here networking. Like I said, I'm from about an hour up north. I got about a decade and a half experience doing what I'm doing. 18 years of it, I worked with individuals with special needs, so I'm kind of late getting into this industry. I volunteer with the George Romero Foundation. I've been doing that for about 4 years. I got a short film that I wrote, directed, and edited, starring Lori Cardill and Suze Romero. That's available to see on the Fossum streaming app. We got a lot of irons in the fire, and I've been down in Pittsburgh more and more over the years, so I figure I better start networking and letting everybody know I'm a jack of all trades. You know, like Tom Savini said, the more you know, the more you get to do. The more you get to do, the better things are. So, hey, take care.
I hope you heard what Gene just said, and you go meet that man. He said he's got Suze Romero and Lori Cardill in his short. That is incredible. Those are like queens of horror. Those are like unbelievable. You made it happen. That's unbelievable, dude. Make sure you meet that guy. Oh, well, Andy's here. Darren, you're up next. Andy, thank you for coming. Andy, tell me about your book, because we're going to give away a copy of it.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I wrote a book. I'm an award-winning author, teacher, and actor in different disciplines. And I wrote this book probably about 9 years ago, before Donald Trump was president. It's called Roots of Discord, The Metaphysics of Human Suffering, a Warning. And it predicted everything we're dealing with right now. Okay, this is a deep dive into human consciousness. And if you don't know this stuff, you're going to be playing what we're doing right now over and over and over again. All right, so this book's available on Barnes & Noble. There's a page on Facebook called Roots of Discord. Everybody's invited to it. But it is a door prize here tonight. So.
Okay, Andy's going to have a copy of this book. If you're interested in metaphysics and human suffering, please go see Andy. He will give you a copy. He has it.
Won 2 literary awards in the last 3 months. Come find me.
Okay, next up, Darren DiNapoli.
What's up, Pittsburgh? How you doing? My name is Darren DiNapoli. I run my own production company called Dean Naps Productions. I'm an Emmy Award winner, producer, director, editor, and I'm here to pitch my comedy show called Magic Tray Day. In the spring, coming up in April, May, I'm shooting more shorts. This one's got to kind of revolve around the Pittsburgh Walk of Fame. So I'm looking for actors, crew people that want to get involved in improv comedy production. Essentially, there's a prompt and you act, and basically I film it, I take it back, I edit it, we put it out on the internet, and that's basically where it lives now, and also in film festivals as well. So if you're interested in improv comedy, come talk to me. I would love to have you involved in Magic Tray Day. That's MAGICTRAYDAY. Thank you.
All right, coming up next, Zachary Smeagol.
Hello, everybody. My name is Zachary Smiggle. I'm a YouTuber. I've been featured in the Wall Street Journal, New York Times for some of my documentaries I've done. I'm looking for some help editing. Anyone who's interested in being an editor on YouTube. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I edit everything myself. It's been great, but I could always use the help. So if you want to find me, I'm in the middle with Sarah, who's also a YouTuber. So we've got two YouTubers over there. So if you're interested in YouTube or editing, find us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That is Zachary Smeagol. He is a YouTuber. I can't be certain, but I will tell you, when you get enough YouTube views, you actually get paid. It's true. It's true. All right. Coming up next, Ellie Zazu. Ellie, are you here?
Hello, everyone. I did not prepare at all for this, but hi. For those who don't know me, I'm a local director here in Pittsburgh, and I'm working on a... Hold on one second. And I'm working on a new feature film that's coming to Pittsburgh in 2027. We are looking for crew and cast for background. So if you find me, just give me your email or contact. I'd love to talk. That's all I got. Anyway, thank you.
Ellie Zazu. Thank you, Ellie. Up next, Darrell Pulley.
Good evening, Pittsburgh! All right, my name is Darrell Pulley. I am a local director, writer, and actor. Okay, so I'm gonna pitch two things. One is an LGBT short film that I'm going to be making in April called The Table. It is currently on Kickstarter and we are 50% funded. We have about $1,239. We need $2,500 to make it happen. So if you want to contribute any way you can, come find me. I'm not hard to find because I have a fedora, a classic one, and we can make it happen. Another thing, the 48-hour film project is coming up, so I do need an editor. I need production assistants. I need a makeup artist, and I need sound crew. Unfortunately, we did have an editor by the name of Amon David, but he unfortunately passed away on New Year's, so we do need an editor. So if that is you, please come find me. Thank you, and a huge thanks to PJ Gaynard for making this event happen. Give him a round of applause, please. All right, Pittsburgh, I love you.
Okay, we only have a few pitches left and a little bit of time left, so only a few. Okay, next up, Sean Holmes. Sean Holmes, are you here? Come on up, Sean.
How's it going, Pittsburgh? My name's Sean Holmes. I'm a writer and director from the Wheeling area. I'm just here to meet people and network. I recently found out that I was on the short list for the Sundance Cultural Impact Residency. Last year, I won the Tyler Perry Studios Dream Collective. I spent all of August down there with them training me to write and direct at a studio level. And after that, I was invited to pitch, where Mr. Perry ended up funding my film. And he actually produced it with Don Hudson, who was the CEO of the Academy. I just shot that last month with a budget of over $100,000. I'm also a repped writer by Collective 5 out of New York. So I've written for like Morgan Creek and Studio 8, who did Nosferatu. My roots are indie. I was looking at the time, you didn't start it. Cool. My roots are indie. I dropped out of film school and made a no-budget feature that I ended up taking to festivals around the world and landed international distribution. And I'm just here to get out of my wheeling bubble and meet some like-minded creative individuals who wants to make dope shit that gets seen. So come and find me. I'll be around. Or you could DM me on Instagram. It's at the Sean Holmes. That's TheShawnHolmes. Thanks.
So hold on a second. Sean, did you just say that you were trained by the Tyler Perry?
Is this on? Yeah, not him himself. He was there, but they brought in a bunch of Emmy-winning directors to train us.
Oh man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Get with this guy. Get with this guy. I'm not kidding. Thank you for coming. Thank you. All right, a couple pitches left. Go see Sean Holmes. Chris Frank, you were up. Chris Frank, where is Chris Frank? I see him. I see his tie. I see it. It's coming.
Hi, everyone. I'll make this brief. My name's Chris. I'm the producer and team leader for Essence LLC. We're doing the 48-hour in the spring. We're looking for crew. Basically, anyone and everyone who wants to join up for the 48 in the spring. We're the current reigning champions for Best Script, and we'll be screening our horror one at the Cookies and Comedy Film Festival on March 14th. So be sure to come out for that as well. But I'll be around. I have my cards. Let me know if you're interested in joining up.
Thank you, Chris Frank. Thank you, Chris Frank. 2 people left. 2 last pitches. You saw them all, bitches. Okay, next up, Matt Perico.
Camera rolling? What's up, Pittsburgh? How we feeling tonight? Woohoo! First off, before we do anything else, I just want to give a huge shout out to PJ and Scott for everything they do. When we're filmmakers, when we're working long shifts, long hours, we definitely need something like this to really. This one? I don't know who just heard me, but I just want to give a huge shout out to PJ and Scott for everything they do, for putting this event together tonight. We need nights like this. This is what really re-energizes everything about filmmaking. My name is Matt Perico. We're doing Event 221. I have a suspense thriller coming out. It will be in May of 2026 this year. It'll be opening night. Just want to give a huge shout out to my cast. We got some cast members with us tonight. I see Jerry right in the front. He's trying to ignore me. Got Jen back there. I don't know what I would do without my cast. Suspense thriller, reimagined version of government agencies, watch list, cults, immigration services department, just anything you could imagine, just reimagined version of a few things that happened to me. And so we're putting it all together. And if that's your genre, I think you'll love it. Now we're definitely doing part 2 in August of 2026. We're going to be recruiting names like crazy. And we also have another movie coming out in October. So we're just going to be constantly recruiting. And so definitely add me on Facebook, Matt Pico, P-I-C-O, and Event 221. And looking forward to seeing some names with the faces. Let's get it.
That's Matt Perico, and he's making stuff. Go see him. Last, but certainly not least, it would never be a pitch session if we did not invite up the one, the only Jerry Pietrella.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jerry Pietrella. I'm an actor and a singer. I've been active in the indie film scene for 16 years. I've also extended my horizons into Eastern Ohio. I'm longing to extend my horizons and get all the connections I can until I don't know what the hell to do with them. So, if you're in need of a reputable and versatile actor, I'm your man. I got a whole bunch of more than 50 credits on IMDb. If you need a villain, I'm your man. If you need a goofball, I'm your man. If you need a psycho, I'm your man. I could be any type of actor you want. Just hit me up. You can contact me and look me up, and it won't be that hard to find me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. All right, everybody. You have seen it. The entirety. So many pitches. You don't have to leave, but we're done on stage. Thank you so much. Please look across the room. Find somebody you don't know and go shake their hand. I'm going to shake your hand. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Our next Crew Connect will be in early April. More news soon. Thank you. Pump some music. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, guys.